Okay, so we'll start the area of teaching drawing. Thank you. Okay, so we'll start before we do anything else. We have to look at the paper and decide the layout where we're going to have the policeman. Uh, so I'm going to have him over here, right? Okay, so first of all, we'll start with his head. So let's draw a circle. So I'm going to draw with the strokey lines and very lightly, no pressure. Draw as faintly as you can. I'm drawing a little darker so that you can see it on the screen, right? So this is the, okay, great. Okay, so this is the circle for his head. And now for the body, for the torso, we are going to just draw a U shape, an inverted U shape, like this. So let me just remind you once again, as I say this every day, that don't hold your pencil too close to the tip. Hold it somewhere here. Leave a gap so that you don't put too much pressure on the paper, because we want to draw really lightly and until we are happy with the shape that is there, and then we can darken it if we want. So we've drawn a circle shape for the head, and now we are drawing a U shape, and then this will be the torso, and we'll finish it off with a curvy line over here, a slightly curvy line at the bottom, like that. And now the legs, for the legs we are just uh, going to draw kind of a V shape, inverted V over here in the center, like this. And then just draw a line over here following this line, like that. And then finish off in a soft curvy line like that. Okay. And now let's erase the guideline because we don't need it anymore. So if you have any requests for drawings, you can put it on the comments, and I will have a look after I finish, and then I will add it to my list and try to accommodate that, because I have a long running list of requests. So I have drawn another line over here for the band that we have here on the hat. Finish off like this. And now you can design your own badge or for the hat, or just follow how I'm doing it. So I'm trying to draw the badge that UK police has on the hat. So for that I'm going to draw a square like this, and then two triangles like this, and then a circle in the center. And there is a little crown on the top, so we'll just draw a little shape like that. And then there is a grid, a checkerboard pattern on the band. So we'll just draw a line horizontal following the shape of the band, and then vertical lines like this. And now it's up to you if you want to make a lady police officer, then you can change the hairstyle or whatever. I'm just drawing simple hair like the scallops. You can have any color of hair or whatever you like. Okay, so this is done. Now we're going to draw the eyes. For the eyes, like I usually do, just 2 circles. So this can be a nice poster. You can add whatever you want to say at the top, like thank you to the key workers or whatever, or add rainbows, um, and put it on your windows for everyone to see, because most of us are in lockdown. So it's nice when you see these things on the windows. So you can use this for that. So this is the nose, and just a inverted C shape for a little smiley face, a little smile. And now let's add more detailing to his uniform. So let's start with his collar. So this will be like 2 V's there, and then another one here. So these are like 3 V shapes, and I'm just erasing a little bit here to lighten the lines so I can add more details. So I'm going to add a rectangular, I don't remember what to say to this. What is it called? If anyone knows. Some kind of band that is on the shoulders, both the shoulders. So this will be again checkered like the band on the hat, but this is white and blue. So the same checkerboard technique that you draw a horizontal line and then just add more vertical lines. This is done. If I'm going too fast, you can always go on YouTube and have a look again, and then do if something is left out. Now a straight line here, and 2 pockets over here, like this. So this drawing is also available as a coloring page on my website, and link is in my bio. So if you have younger kids and they don't want to draw but they still want to participate, they can just print out the coloring sheet. The coloring sheet is not black, it is like pencil sketch, so it's very light and gray. So if kids want, they can trace over the gray lines and then color, or just color directly on the gray lines. So it's a good activity for practicing sketching as well. So I'm going to add a little phone here. So just a rectangle with soft corners, and then a little screen here, and then there is like phone keypad. So yeah, this is done. Now I'm going to go over it with a black pen. So I'm using my permanent ink pen right now. So let's get started. I'll start with the face. Ears. If you're drawing with me, then please do send me your artwork. It's very rewarding to see your artwork. And don't forget to write your name clearly on the artwork, and write your age and your country. So almost all the lessons that we've done for the past 5-6 weeks in the lockdown time are all on the YouTube channel. The channel name is Nupur Illustrations and Design. Um, and mostly all the sessions are there, and all the coloring pages of the drawings are in my on my website. Um, all the links are on my bio link tree. If you click on the link tree, you will find my website detail, or if you want the coloring page, there is a direct link for that. And if you want to know what art supplies I use in the kids art classes, then you can go on the classes section in my website, and there is a list of all the art supplies that I have chosen from the internet, and what we use here in the sketchbook clubs. So you can have a look there and buy it, the same or similar art supplies. Unicorn. Okay, yeah. I have already drawn a unicorn, but we can draw it again. But tomorrow we are not having any class. In the UK, tomorrow is a bank holiday, so I will be drawing on Monday next. So no class on Friday and Saturday and Sunday, because it's a long weekend here, although we are going to be at home. But yeah, try not to work too much tomorrow. Oh, is it your birthday on Monday? Yeah, nice. So I have kind of decided on a like a theme for every day. Like on Thursdays, I've decided to draw something um, relating to the frontline key workers, and one day we are going to draw whimsical characters like fairies, monsters, whatever. And one day we'll do the animals, and one day some kind of object or transportation or whatever. Oh, you're going to be 9. That's cool. So are you planning a Zoom birthday party for your friends? Great. So this is done. Now I'm going to erase the pencil lines. Now I am going to use my coloring pencils. So I'm using the black for his uniform, and I'll use the felt pen for the jacket, and the black pencil colors for the sleeves and his trouser, just to create interest, like different textures, because the uniform is all black, so it's nice to create some kind of variation in the black color. So that's what I've decided. So coloring just the sleeves and the trousers with black pencil color. This is like a watercolor pencil, so I will go over with a wet brush. Like that. that, and now I'll use a felt pen for the jacket. So I'm leaving a little bit of gap between the um, two parts of the for the jacket, so just to define the shape. This. I just leave a little bit of gap and um, fill in the pockets as well. Like this. So if your lines are going wonky or the colors are going out of the lines, out of the shapes, then don't worry at all. It all adds to the charm of your artwork. We are not looking for perfection. Try to enjoy your drawings and don't compare it with mine. Your artwork will be different and that will be nice, I think. So if you've started, finish it completely, color it and send it to me. Don't leave it halfway if possible, if you have time. This is done now. The face, for the face I'm going to use this color. So let's see how you what kind of hairstyle you give to your policeman or policewoman. So now I'm going to just color the hair brown. And the shoes with this black color. So I would really suggest you to make a poster out of it to put on your window, and send me a picture also. That will be very nice. And let's see what you write on it and what you add around him. Okay, let me color this also, the checkered pattern. Like that. Okay, I'll add the blue later. So now I need water. Let me grab a thin brush, and I'll need a blue color for the band on the collars. For that I'll be using this. So I'll put it here, and here is my water. Where should I put it so everyone can see? So I just take a clean brush and wet it and then drag it on the side so extra water uh, gets into the cup. And now I'll start with the lightest color. So I'm just going to go over his face first. So I have used permanent ink for the outline, so that's why it's not smudging. Otherwise, if I use a regular felt pen or a regular ink pen, then it gets smudged or bleed a little bit. So this is done. Now I'm going to go over the hair. So you have to use plenty of water, otherwise the color from the pencil crayons won't get activated properly. So this is done. Now the hat. See how it changes as soon as I put water on it. Put enough water, even if it is puddling a little bit on the paper, it's fine. But less water won't give the same effect. So we are not after smooth, plain look. We want it to be textured. Almost done. This is done. Now I'll just add a little bit of blue color on the grid. There. So this is all done. I'm just going to add a little gray at the bottom so that there is a shadow kind of a effect, so it doesn't look like as if the policeman is hanging or floating in the air. So just a clean brush and just spread it around. Just be confident and don't worry about messing up things. You won't learn until you mess up a little bit. So just be courageous. Creativity needs courage. And just enjoy the process. Don't worry about the result. Okay, so I had a good time. I hope you also enjoyed the lesson, and do try to make a drawing like this and send it to me. If you post it on social media, don't forget to tag me, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and look at all the fun lessons that we have.